Good morning, one and all. Today, we are in this video, we are going to look the PPT made about the Bermuda Triangle made by the operatives. This PPT contains 5 sections that will look forward in this video. Section 1. The introduction. World ocean keeps many secrets. The first among them is the mystery of Bermuda Triangle, where many ships and airplanes have disappeared in the visible time. The legends about this strange area have already been known for about 100 years, but nobody can still explain strange phenomena taking place in the Bermuda Triangle. These are some of the images of the Bermuda Triangle. Section 2. From now, my friend, the operative MAS, will continue.
About the Bermuda Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle, also known as the Devil's Triangle, is a loosely defined region in the western part of North Atlantic Ocean, where a number of aircraft and ships are said to have disappeared under mysterious circumstances. Most reputable sources dismiss the idea that there is any mystery. Now, my friend, the operative PNVSN, will continue.
A pleasure yacht was found adrift in the Atlantic south of Bermuda on September 26, 1955. It is usually stated in the stories Berlich's winner that the crew vanished while the yacht survived being at sea during 3 hurricanes. The 1955 Atlantic hurricane season shows Hurricane Ion passing nearby between 14 and 18 September, with Bermuda being affected by winds of almost gale force. In his second book on the Bermuda Triangle, Weiner quoted from a letter he had received from Mr. J. E. Challoner of Barbados.
Reported missing in the area was not significantly greater, proportionally speaking, than in any other part of the ocean. In an area frequented by tropical cyclones, the number of disappearances that did occur were for most part neither disappropriate, unlikely, nor mysterious. The legend of the Bermuda Triangle is a manufactured mystery perpetuated by writers who either purposely or unknowingly made use of misconceptions, faulty reasoning, and sensationalism. Some disappearances had in fact never happened. One plane crash was said to have taken place in 1937 off Daytona Beach, Florida. In front of hundreds of witnesses, a check of the local papers revealed nothing. Now, my friend, the operative PNVSN, will continue.
The Bermuda Triangle is a region of the North Atlantic Ocean, roughly bounded by the southeastern coast of the US, Bermuda, and the islands of the Greater Antilles, Cuba, Hispaniola, Jamaica, and Puerto Rico. The exact boundaries of the Bermuda Triangle are not universally agreed upon. Approximations of the total area range between 500,000 and 1,510,000 square miles, 1,300,000 and 3,900,000 square kilometers. By all approximations, the region has a vaguely triangular shape. The Bermuda Triangle does not appear on any world maps, and the US Board on Geographic Names does not recognize the Bermuda Triangle as an official region of the Atlantic Ocean. Although reports of unexplained occurrences in the region date back to the mid-19th century, the phrase Bermuda Triangle didn't come into use, although reports of didn't come into use until 1964. The phrase first appeared in print in a pulp magazine article by Vincent Gadois, who used the phrase to describe a triangular region that has destroyed hundreds of ships and planes without a trace. Despite its reputation, the Bermuda Triangle does not have a high incidence of disappearances. Disappearances do not occur with greater frequency in the Bermuda Triangle than in any other comparable region of the Atlantic Ocean. At least two incidents in the region involved US military craft. In March 1918, the collier USS Cyclops, en route to Baltimore, Maryland from Brazil, disappeared inside the Bermuda Triangle. No explanation was given for its disappearance, and no wreckage was found. Some 27 years later, a squadron of bombers, collectively known as Flight 19 under American Lieutenant Charles Carroll Taylor, disappeared in the airspace above the Bermuda Triangle. As in the Cyclops incident, no explanation was given and no wreckage was found. At least two incidents in the region involved US military. Taylor disappeared in the airspace above the Bermuda Triangle. As in the Cyclops incident, no explanation was given and no wreckage was found. Charles Berlitz popularized the legend of the Bermuda Triangle in his best-selling book, The Bermuda Triangle, 1974. In the book, Berlitz claimed that the fabled lost island of Atlantis was involved in the disappearance. The exact number of ships and airplanes that have disappeared in the Bermuda Triangle is not known. The most common estimate is about 50 ships and 20 airplanes. The wreckage of many ships and airplanes reported missing in the region has not been recovered. And not known whether disappearances in the Bermuda Triangle have been the result of human error or weather phenomena. The deepest point of the Atlantic Ocean, the Milwaukee depth, is located in the Bermuda Triangle. The Puerto Rico Trench reaches a depth of about 493 feet, 8,380 meters at the Milwaukee depth. The Gulf Stream, a strong ocean current known to cause sharp changes in local weather, passes through the Bermuda Triangle. Now, my friend, the operative MSCR is going to continue in section 3.
Section 4. Section 4. What is known about the Bermuda Triangle? The exact number of ships, aeroplanes that have disappeared in the Bermuda Triangle is not known. The most common estimate is about 50 ships and 20 aeroplanes. The wreckage of many ships and aeroplanes repeatedly missing in the region has not been recovered. It is not known whether disappearances in the Bermuda Triangle have been the result of human error or weather phenomena. From now on, my friend, the operative P and VSN will continue.
By-a-time author Vincent Gaddis coined the phrase Bermuda Triangle in a 1964 magazine article. Additional mysterious incidents had occurred in the area, including 3 passenger planes that went down despite having just sent all's wells messages. Charles Berlitz, whose grandfather founded the Berlitz language schools, stoked the legend even further in 1974. The sensational bestseller about the legend. Since then, scores of fellow paranormal writers have blamed the triangle's supposed lethalness on everything from aliens, Atlantis, and sea monsters to time warps and reverse gravity fields. Whereas more scientifically minded theories are pointed to magnetic anomalies, water spouts, or huge eruptions of methane gas from the ocean floor. In all probability, however, there is no single theory that solves the mystery. As one skeptic put it, trying to find a common cause for every Bermuda Triangle disappearance is no more logical than trying to find a common cause for every automobile accident in Arizona. Moreover, all the storms, reefs, and the Gulf Stream can cause navigational challenges that maritime insurance leader Lloyd's of London does not recognize the Bermuda Triangle as an especially hazardous place. Neither does the US Coast Guard, which says in review of many aircraft and vessel losses in the area over the years, there has been nothing discovered that would indicate that casualties were the result of anything other than physical causes. No extraordinary factors have ever been identified. Bermuda Triangle is a mythical section of the Atlantic Ocean, roughly bounded by Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico. The Bermuda Triangle is a mythical section of the Atlantic Ocean, roughly bounded by Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, where dozens of ships and airplanes have disappeared. Unexplained circumstances surround some of these accidents, including one in which the pilots of a squadron of US Navy bombers became disoriented while flying over the area. The planes were never found. Other boats and planes have seemingly vanished from the area in good weather without even radio and distress messages. But although myriad fanciful theories have been proposed regarding the Bermuda Triangle, none of them prove that mysterious disappearances occur more frequently there than in other well-traveled sections of the ocean. In fact, people navigate the area every day without incident. Now, my friend, the operator PBSR will continue.
Section 5. 7 theories behind the mysterious Bermuda Triangle. Methane gas. Some people believe in methane gas is responsible for bringing ships and planes to their watery graves in the triangle. It has been proven that since sizable amounts of methane gas exist in some spots in the ocean floor, the gas were released into the ocean. Some experts believe it could sink ships and even cause planes to crash, and it could potentially happen rapidly in just mere seconds, which wouldn't allow this on-board time to radio for help or abandon ship. Wormhole. For science fiction enthusiasts, the wormhole theory holds a lot of appeal. The wormhole is essentially a space-time shortcut that could, in theory, even potentially allow time travel. Although wormholes haven't been proven to exist yet, it hasn't stopped them from being thrown about as a Bermuda Triangle theory. Some people point to the wormhole explanation as a reason why many vessels aren't found after crashing in the Bermuda Triangle, while others attribute this to the current of Gulf Stream. From now, my friend, the operative MAS, will continue.
Water spouts, which are basically like tornado in the ocean, have been seen in the Bermuda Triangle. During this weather phenomenon, water from the ocean is sucked hundreds or thousands of feet into the air. In addition to water spouts, part of Gulf Stream moves along the edge of the Bermuda Triangle, which can lead to high waves which could easily capsize boats. These waves hit with absolutely no warning at all and can be hundreds of feet high. Waves of that high would even be able to knock out planes that were flying closer to the water. When your factor is water spouts and giant quickly formed waves, and when your factor is in the possibility of hurricanes as well, you see there are a lot of weather scenarios that could spell a disaster for pilots. Now, my friend, the operator PNVSN will continue.
A hole in the planet's electromagnetic forces. The Bermuda Triangle appears to be one of the places on Earth where compasses have trouble pointing true north. Places like the Gobi Desert are well known to cause compasses to malfunction. Likewise, they also act up in the Bermuda Triangle. Many people have reported strange occurrences with their compasses in the triangle throughout the years. While it doesn't always happen, it can cause pilots and sailors to go significantly off course. you're looking for a deep mystery, you might be disappointed by this theory. But the truth is that simple mistakes cause a lot of accidents every year, both in the air and on the sea. Any confusion or disorientation by a pilot or captain can cause deadly consequences, such as running out of fuel before they are able to reach land. The Bermuda Triangle has a lot of islands that can be hard to distinguish from one another, which can contribute to the confusion. Some people believe one of the Bermuda Triangle's most intriguing mysteries, the disappearance of 5 torpedo bombers in 1945, was caused by human error. They were led by Lieutenant Charles Taylor, who was believed to be hungover and who had gotten lost in the past during flights. Now, my friend, the operative MSCR will continue.
Aliens. No discussion of the Bermuda Triangle theories can overlook the alien explanation. While there's no reason to believe aliens are behind any of the Bermuda accidents, aliens can be convenient scapegoat anytime. There are unexplained disappearances. The final scenes of Seven Spielberg's close encounters of the third kind depict pilots from every decade returning to the Earth intact and unharmed from the friendly alien ship. Why the aliens might choose the large, rather isolated area of the Bermuda Triangle to snatch up unsuspecting travelers is easy to imagine. However, will we ever know? Someday maybe this mystery will be finally solved. But until then, it's so fun to imagine what forces might be at work in the Bermuda Triangle. Thank you.
Thank you.